Welcome, everyone. Thanks for coming so early on this Saturday morning. I'm going to introduce Dr. Leslie Gray, who will give our land acknowledgement. The groundbreaking work of Dr. Leslie Gray is informed by her studies with medicine people and elders from various tribal backgrounds, has sent waves across the field of eco-psychology and transpersonal psychology. As executive director and founder of the Woodfish Institute, Dr. Gray advocates for a new vision of health that integrates ancient healing and modern medicine. She has lectured at various universities and organizations, including UC Berkeley and the Institute of Transpersonal Psychology, and teaches workshops and seminars worldwide. She led an inspiring workshop for our student fellows during the Metaspore spring course at Stanford Arts, for which we are greatly honored. Welcome, Dr. Gray.
I want to take a moment and just call in the directions. So just experience yourself as being in the center of 6 directions. Feel the ground underneath your feet and be aware of the bones of our ancestors below that. So I want to take just a moment to remind us of where we are. The very particular place we are is called Yemalu in the Costanoan language, and that is the specific area of San Francisco. In general, we are in the land of the Ramaytush Ohlone. And all around us here in Northern California are way up to the north, the Yurok, which is the biggest reservation in all of California. Near them is the Karuk, and then over to the east, and there are more than 100 tribes in Northern California, but these are the main tribes with large reservations or rancherias. And then we have the inland Miwok over by Yosemite and the coastal Miwok. And then below us, quite a few Ohlone tribes, and particularly what's called Indian Canyon, which is a place, it is the oldest continuously occupied Indian land in central to Northern California. And when I mention these groups, I know people in every one of these places. I know them, I have worked with them, and also the Pomo, of course, which are very near here, about 4.5 hours north of here. If you go up to Stewart's Point and then go half an hour in through dense redwoods, and then you ford a stream, you are at the Kashaya Pomo Rancheria, where I studied for 25 years with their spiritual leader, Lauren Smith. So I am Leslie Gray. I am Haudenosaunee, which is, I am from Massachusetts, another Indian word, in the general area of New England where the 5 nations are. Haudenosaunee is the 5 or 6 nations. And I made my corn pollen path out here many years ago, and I've lived in the Bay Area for quite a while. So this is where we are, and I just want to remind you of a few things. Think for a minute. Do you have Native American people in your life? Do you know many Native American people? Do you spend time with them? Do you do things with them? Well, you're in the state with the largest number of reservations in the country, and the largest number of urban Indians is in the Bay Area. 13% of Native Americans live on tribes, live on tribal lands, live on reservations. The other 87% are urban. And there are as many, there's the same number of Jewish people as there are of, according to the census, Native Americans, roughly 2%, maybe 2.4. I don't have to ask you whether you have Jewish people in your life. So how does it come that you're surrounded by Native people on Native land who are active? This land was given to us, it was stewarded for us by the Ramaytush Ohlone and the general Ohlone of this area and the other tribes I mentioned. And they are doing it right now actively, and they will do it in the future. So I want to mention that. I want you to be aware of it. And you will feel differently about this place, and maybe you will get to know some of the people around here, and maybe, just maybe, you will pitch in to help keep this land sacred and keep it alive. I have spoken.